मला पण माहिती आहे प्राईज आहे. दरवेळेला येत जाऊ. थँक्यू थँक्यू.
बालसर सरांना मी विनंती करते की त्यांनी स्टेजवर या. स्वागत आहे सर आपलं. त्यानंतर पुगावच्या शेतकऱ्यांना काही आपल्या सदस्यांव्यतिरिक्त व्यक्तींनी मदत केलेली आहे. त्यांनी आपण त्यांचं अभिनंदन करणं मी योग्य समजते. तर त्यात आहे आपल्या नीलमताई किर्लोस्कर, त्यांचा मुलगा डॉक्टर मिलिंद किर्लोस्कर यांनी ताईंच्या नावाने 10,000 रुपयाची देणगी शेतकऱ्यांसाठी दिलेली आहे. त्यानंतर डॉक्टर रणजित मेहता सरांनी 3,000 रुपयाची देणगी दिलेली आहे. शुभेंद्रू सरकार यांनी 1,000 रुपयाची देणगी दिलेली आहे. आणि आपल्या नेहमीच्या सदस्यच म्हणायला हरकत नाही, आपल्या बरोबर त्या बऱ्याच वेळा असतात पिकनिकला वगैरे, अशा हिराबाई गोवर्धने यांनी पण 1,000 रुपयाची देणगी त्यांना दिलेली आहे. या सर्वांचं खूप खूप अभिनंदन. मी आजच्या टेम्पररी सचिव त्यांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी बर्थडे विशेष हॅलो. प्रज्ञाताईंनी 11 नोव्हेंबरला आपला वाढदिवस साजरा केलेला आहे. त्यांनी पुढे जावं. तसेच आपले बाळासाहेब जोशींनी 14 तारखेला वाढदिवस साजरा केलेला आहे. तर ते आता 20 तारखेला येत आहे. कुणाचा राहिलाय का? कुणाचा राहिला? थँक्यू. त्यानंतर मी पाठक सरांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी आपले आजचे वक्ते विंग कमांडर श्री प्रदीप बागमार सरांची ओळख करून द्यावी.
कॉलर माहित घ्या सर.
बऱ्याचशा बाबतीत चांगले कल्पना
हा चांगला आहे ना माईक.
हा चांगला आहे.
हा चालू लाईट लागलाय.
मध्येच येतोय. हा 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 येत आहे का?
बरं तो घ्या.
जवळ
हॅलो 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 हॅलो.
पाठक साहेब तुमचा आवाज चांगला खणखणीत आहे, बोला ना.
हॅलो 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 हॅलो. येतोय आवाज? येतोय?
हो असाच येतो.
हॅलो हॅलो. आवाज येतोय का?
हो येतोय. येस येस.
माईक मधून येतो का बाहेर येतो ते आवाज येतो का? हो.
नमस्कार जिवलग मित्रमैत्रिणी. माईकची काळजी मुख्य आपल्या वक्त्यांसाठी होती, पण ते विंग कमांडर असल्याने डेफिनेटली त्यांचा आवाज खूप स्ट्रॉंग आहे आणि त्यामुळे त्यांना माईकची गरज नाही. आज मला खूप आनंद होतोय की प्रदीपजी बागमार, विंग कमांडर आणि प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ नाशिक डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोल्फर्स असोसिएशन ॲज वेल ॲज फाउंडर डायरेक्टर ऑफ रिव्हरसाईड गोल्फ कोर्स निफाड, ते आपल्याकडे आलेले आहेत. त्यांच्याचबरोबर मिसेस शीतल बागमार, ज्या प्रोपरायटर रिव्हरसाईड गोल्फ कोर्सच्या, त्यासुद्धा इथे उपस्थित आहेत. आणि त्याच्यानंतर आपले सेक्रेटरी ऑफ नाशिक डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोल्फर्स असोसिएशन श्रीयुत नितीन हिंगमिरे, त्यांनी सुद्धा आपल्या आमंत्रणाला मान देऊन ते इथे उपस्थित राहिले, त्याबद्दल त्यांचं आभार मानतो आणि त्यांचं स्वागत करतो. आणि नाशिक डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोल्फर्स असोसिएशनचे ट्रेझरर आणि रिव्हरसाईड गोल्फ कोर्सचे गोल्फ कॅप्टन राजीव देशपांडे, हे सुद्धा आपल्यामध्ये उपस्थित आहेत. त्यांचंही मी स्वागत करतो.
श्रीकांत
तर
जाधव.
हां,
श्रीकांत
जाधव सुद्धा आपल्याकडे आहेत.
नवीन मेंबर.
हा नवीन मेंबर, ते सेक्रेटरी. तर गोल्फ विषयी हे जे 4 डिग्नेटरीज आपल्याकडे आहेत, त्यामुळे याची आपल्या मनात कुठलीही शंका व्हायला नाही. कुठल्याही आज तुम्हाला गोल्फ विषयी शंका असेल तर नाशिक डिस्ट्रिक्ट गोल्फर्स असोसिएशनचे सगळे पदाधिकारी इथे उपस्थित आहेत आणि त्यामुळे कुठलीही शंका आपल्या मनात राहणार नाही. खूप दिवसापासून हा प्रयत्न होता की प्रदीपजी आणि आपल्या क्लबची भेट घालून द्यावी. ते मला नेहमी असं म्हणायचे की चांगली ओळख अशी होईल की तुम्ही तुमच्या मेंबर्सना इथे आणा आणि आम्ही गोल्फर्स इथे गंगापूर रोडवरून 3 गोल्फर्स नेहमी जात असतो. आमच्या गाडीत 1-2 जागा रिकाम्या असतात. बऱ्याच लोकांना मी पर्सनली आमंत्रण दिलं, पण यांना त्या कारणानं ते काही झालं नाही. आणि मग शेवटी मी त्यांना म्हटलं की चला, जर मोहम्मद पर्वताकडे जात नसेल तर पर्वताला शेवटी मोहम्मदाकडे यावं लागेल. आणि शेवटी त्यांनी ते ऐकलं आणि ते या ठिकाणी आले. त्यांचा परिचय खूप मोठा होऊ शकतो, पण मी शॉर्टमध्ये करून देणार आहे. अतिशय रोमहर्षक अशी त्यांची कारकीर्द विंग कमांडर म्हणून होती. त्याच्यावर कदाचित आपल्याला वेगळं व्याख्यान ठेवता येईल, मी त्याच्याबद्दल आज इथे बोलत नाही. पण विंग कमांडर एअरफोर्समध्ये असताना अनेक प्रकारचे अनुभव त्यांना आले. पण त्यानंतर ते जेव्हा रिटायर झाले त्यावेळी खूप मनोरंजक किती असं की ते गोल्फमध्ये कसे आले. तर जैन इरिगेशन हा जो जळगावची कंपनी आहे त्याच्यामध्ये त्यांनी एक जॉब स्वीकारला रिटायर झाल्यानंतर. आणि त्यांना खूप इंटरेस्टिंग काम तिथे देण्यात आलं. त्यांना असं काम देण्यात आलं की गोल्फचं जे इरिगेशन असतं गोल्फ कोर्सचं, ते तुम्हाला करायचं आहे. आणि ते स्वतः विंग कमांडर असल्याने त्यांची अनेक गोल्फर्सची ओळख होती. ते स्वतः गोल्फर होते, गोल्फ ही त्यांची पॅशन होती. त्यामुळे त्यांनी ते पटकन काम स्वीकारलं आणि मग वेगवेगळ्या गोल्फ कोर्सेसमध्ये इरिगेशनच्या सिस्टम्सच्या सेल करायच्या, असं त्यांनी खूप इंटरेस्टिंग काम केलं. आणि नंतर एक रॉयल भूतान गोल्फ कोर्स, असा भूतानमध्ये एक गोल्फ कोर्स काढला. ते कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट जैन इरिगेशनला मिळालं आणि ते पूर्ण काम त्याचं इरिगेशनचं प्रदीपजी बागमार यांनी केलं. आता ते करत असताना त्यांच्या एकदम लक्षात आलं की आपण इथे नोकरी का करत बसलेलो आहे. याचं कारण असं की निफाड रेल्वे स्टेशनवरून तुम्ही जर एक 5 मिनिटं तिथे पायी चाललात, तिथे कुंदेवाडी म्हणून गाव आणि तिथे राईट साईडला तुम्ही पाहिलं तर 100 एकर्सचं बागमार इस्टेट या नावाचे आपली जमीन तिथे आहे, अशी त्यांना अचानक आठवण झाली असते. आणि आपण इथे लोकांचे गोल्फ कोर्स का करतोय. तर त्यांनी त्यांच्या मित्रांशी वगैरे शेअर केलं तर मित्र म्हणाले, रे असं कुठे वर्क होईल का. एक तर नाशिकला ऑलरेडी देवळालीला मोठा गोल्फ कोर्स आहे, तिथे सगळे, आणि ते स्वतः पण तिथे खेळत होते देवळालीला. आणि नाशिकसारख्या सेकंड फिडल सिटीजमध्ये गोल्फ कोर्स इंडियामध्ये फारसे झालेले नाही. मुंबई, पुणे, बेंगलोर, याचं कारण असं की गोल्फच्या खेळामधल्या जे गैरसमज आहेत ज्याच्याविषयी ते सांगणार आहेत ते खूप प्रॉमिनंट आहेत. आणि त्यामुळे मित्र, फॅमिली यांचा फारसा सपोर्ट नव्हता. आणि सगळ्या फॅमिली मेंबर्सला गोळा करून बागमार इस्टेट त्या ठिकाणी उभी करायची, तिथे गोल्फ कोर्स उभारायचा खूप मोठं काम होतं. त्यांनी एकट्याने काही लोकांची मदत घेऊन, सल्ला घेऊन असं त्यांनी केलं. आणि त्याच्यानंतर काही वर्षांनी हे प्रूव्ह झालं, ज्यावेळी अनेक गोल्फर्स तिथे यायला लागले, ते वेगवेगळ्या टुर्नामेंटमध्ये भाग घ्यायला लागले. आणि माझा त्याच्यात रोल असा होता की माझी एक केस स्टडी अशी होती की मी एकटा गोल्फर असा आहे त्या ठिकाणी की मी आयुष्यात कधी कुठलाही स्पोर्ट्स खेळलो नव्हतो. 2021 पर्यंत कुठलाही खेळ तर मी तिथे जायला लागलो आणि त्यांनी मला एनकरेज केलं आणि ते म्हणाले की हा खेळ खूप वेगळा आहे, अमुक गोष्टी तुम्हाला कराव्या लागतील. मी त्या केल्या आणि मला काही असं टुर्नामेंटमध्ये वगैरे कॉम्पिटिशन नाही, पण मला एक एन्जॉयबल गेम खेळायचा होता. आणि ते त्यांचं वैशिष्ट्य आहे की गोल्फर्सला किंवा एखाद्या लोकांना एनकरेज कसं करायचं ते स्किल त्यांच्यामध्ये खूप मोठं आहे. आणि ते त्यांनी माझ्या बाबतीत केलं, अनेक गोल्फर्सच्या बाबतीत केलं. आणि तो गोल्फ कोर्स आज रनिंग आहे, त्या ठिकाणी अनेक प्रकारच्या ॲक्टिव्हिटी होतात. बागमार इस्टेट्स या ठिकाणी वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारच्या अकोमोडेशन्स, वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे फ्लॅट्स आणि विलाज, त्याच्यानंतर टेंट हाऊसिंग अशा प्रकारची. आणि बागमार इस्टेट ही आज एक फुल फ्लेज सिस्टम आहे. असं असतानाही प्रदीपजी बागमार रोज सकाळी तिथे जातात. ते कधी असं म्हणत नाही की आता झालं आपण मालक आहोत. रोज गाडी काढतात, 45 मिनिट ड्राईव्ह करतात, निफाडला जातात आणि आम्ही तिथे असलो की आमच्याबरोबर खेळतात. आणि त्याच्यामुळे एअरफोर्समध्ये असून सुद्धा जमिनीवर असलेला असा असं हे प्रदीपजी आहेत. आणि ते आज आपल्याला ज्या गोल्फविषयी माहिती सांगणार आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये मी त्यांना सांगितलं की खूप लोकांना कुतूहल आहे, पण त्याच्याचबरोबर लोकांमध्ये खूप गैरसमज आहे. ते गैरसमज आपल्याला कसे दूर करता येतील या रीतीने त्यांनी माहिती द्यावी. तर मी आता त्यांना विनंती करतो की त्यांनी आपल्या व्याख्यानाला प्रेझेंटेशनला सुरुवात करावी.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. I am really very thankful to all of you to give me an opportunity here to talk about golf and remove the feelings about golf, what is good and what is bad about it. This topic was specifically picked up by Mr. Pathak because he says there are a lot of myths, and therefore if you come there and explain to somebody that what are the problems and what are the advantages, both, if you talk about it, it will be nice. So I thank each and everyone here who is there in this forum here today, and I take this opportunity to thank you once again for this particular event. Now when we talk about golf, how did this golf sport as such evolve? That could be the first question. Why? Why this golf came into being and how it came and how it was played. So initially somewhere in 1400s in Scotland, their shepherds used to graze their cows and so many other animals. While grazing, they found that there are a lot of burrows, and those burrows are being disturbed by the rabbits. Every time they graze, they used to create problems. So what they started was, they started rolling stones into the burrows, and they started aiming perfectly. So the rabbit used to pop out, they used to catch hold of him. Likewise, so many other things also started. Then they started taking out the sticks from the plants, and like a hockey they used to shoot the stones inside the burrows. Then they realized that this problem is there, that the rabbits are getting injured and they are getting killed. So they started with rubber balls and paper balls and feather balls. So this evolved took almost 30-40 years. Then it became a sort of, what you can call it, a game for everybody, and everybody used to play so much, they used to get fully involved. Even sometimes a lot of battles stopped because of this golf. The king was so annoyed because his archery main weapon was not getting properly done up because of this game. So somewhere again in 1527, the other king came and he stopped that particular thing and restarted golf again. So from there onwards, this particular game was played by the royals, all the kings. and the knights who were there. And it picked up very well all over the Europe. Then they started playing in America also. So it was very interesting that lot of people started playing golf. At the same time, it became very popular among the very rich people. Why? Because first thing, it requires a big piece of land. Secondly, because it requires a lot of equipment. Thirdly, it requires a lot of manpower. So all this can only be done by the big people or the rich people. This is how it started. And then a formal thing came how this game can be played. So earlier St. Andrews had one golf course which was 22 acres. That was the first golf course in the world in Scotland. Then it was reduced to 18 holes from 22. So that is how now all over the world there are golf courses made of 18 holes. So there is again a myth in that when you open a bottle of whiskey, there are 18 pegs into it. So every one hole you play, you drink one small peg and carry on playing like this and finish the bottle of whiskey. So that is how it became 18 peg and 18 hole golf course. This is again one of the stories which goes around. It is very interesting. So generally wine, whiskey, all these things go along with the golf. And there is no taboo as such. If you are a player, why are you drinking? All that thing. That taboo is not there in the golfers. In fact, special arrangements are made during that time when there are events for the whiskey or wine. So this is what happened that time. And this game now later on picked up, became one of the richest game, and the richest people used to get billions of dollars out of this game. Especially the players. They have earned in billions, especially Tiger Woods, Fleetwood. Recently there was a tournament at Delhi, DP World. 34 crore rupees was won by a UK player called Fleetwood. So likewise, when they play all over the world, they earn in billions. Now when this popularity has taken place, a lot of people who are rich, including the present Donald Trump, he also opened a lot of golf courses of his own. He has good golf courses and world-class golf courses. Why it has been popular in America, Japan and all these countries was business takes place on the golf courses. Lot of business takes place on the golf courses, and that is where the popularity comes in. While India has only 750 golf courses, America has got 16,000 golf courses. Japan, a country like Maharashtra, has got 2,600 golf courses, and yet they don't have place to play. They come by special charter plane to places like Nasik, Mumbai, Pune, park the aircraft with the complete crew. They go all out, play and come back, still it is cheaper for them. So this is the popularity of this game. Also, if you see the southeast side of the world, you talk about say what you call Thailand, you talk about Malaysia, you talk about those countries which are that side, they survive only on golf, tourism. Their main job is golf tourism. Including Sri Lanka also has got very good golf courses. India has got only 700 golf courses, out of which 350 are government golf courses, which belong to mainly armed forces, BSF, then the railways and other government departments. And the private ones have come in last 20-25 years, around 300 golf courses also. So there is a big potential in this. So that is why I thought, when I was doing the job with Jain Irrigation, I did around 25 golf courses in the country for the irrigation systems. I realized there is a big potential, and why can't we venture into it when we have sufficient land of ours? Maybe we may not have a big golf course, but we have playable golf course where we can launch our new young generation, and all the people can come, enjoy, get entertained and play. So that is how we started Riverside Golf Course at Nifar. This was our ancestral property. This we have a land of almost 100 acres, out of which we carved 22 acres for the golf, and rest of the things we have made. Some part of it is agriculture, some part of it is NA, yellow belt, and we have created a lot of property there. This is how we started the development. Now when we talk about golf, what are the advantages? Why people play golf? One is physical health. When you talk about health, how important it is, you will walk almost 7 to 8 kilometers on the greens. Total land, lush green, pure oxygen. You need a lot of endurance to walk that much when you are playing. Your mental focus has to be there to hit the ball straight and long. So you need, your entire body is utilized. Your mental capability and body capability it comes out during that play. So that is the mental wellness, and then the social well-being. How social well-being is done? When all the people come together, they play golf, they discuss about so many things. Family issues, friends issues, businesses, and so many things, and they get connected with each other. And the golfer is one person who smells golf anywhere in the world. He finds one place to go and play, he will go there. With his family, with his friend, he will go there. So this brings lot of happiness, lot of entertainment, encouragement for everybody, and that is why people go around and play golf. Now it is a unique blend of physical skill, mental focus and social interaction. Actually when you play golf, you are actually doing meditation, because with a small stick, just say 4 inch by 2 inch, ball of say 3.5 inch, which has got 35 grams weight, but it is very solid and unique. If you put a power of 100 kgs behind, 80 to 100 kgs, it flies and goes 200 plus yards. When you play cricket, you can max hit 72 yards. Max. Here you are hitting minimum 200, and those who are the professional players, they can hit up to 500 yards. Accurate into that direction where you want it to land. So they calculate everything. They calculate the wind speed, they calculate their own speed, the direction. They have to have very solid body. The shoulders, the physique has to be very strong to hit that kind of a shot. So if somebody says, "अरे golf तो बहुत easy है, ये तो क्या है, मारना है सिर्फ," but to connect the ball with the golf stick is very very difficult. You need lot of concentration and lot of energy behind it. So it is not an easy game. In technicality, it is the most difficult game. Most difficult game, because you make 1 mm, 2 mm error, the ball goes 10 to 20 yards left or to the right, and you miss the target. Now how this game is played? First we will talk about the physical benefits. Low impact exercise. This is the only game in the world where you are hitting a static ball. There is no other game other than billiards, and billiards is played on the table while this is played on the ground. This is the only game which is played where the ball is static. So imagine that small little ball you have to connect and take him far distance. You have to put all your mind, energy, everything into it. So this is the low impact exercise, yes, but at the same time you have to be very careful, especially among the senior veterans like us, because the body swings. Sometimes we may get a backache, low backache, but it is not there the problem with the young children. it improves the cardiovascular health through walking long distances. You are walking when you are playing, say 9-hole game, or you are walking almost 4 to 5 kilometers. When you are playing 18 holes, you are playing almost 9 kilometers. And the amount of time which you take is 1.5 hours to 5 hours. So in the sun, in the rain, or in the winters, you are walking that distance playing for this game. And you enjoy it because you are with the people. The most important thing of this game is you are playing against yourself. There is no competitor here. You are playing against yourself. If you hit a good shot, you pat your own back. And then if you hit a wrong shot, you just say, shit, galat ho gaya. Okay, it is like, when you talk about it, it is taking a good decision or a bad decision. In day-to-day life, if you are a golfer, taking a good decision or a bad decision comes through this particular exercise every day when you are playing. मैंने गलत शॉट मारा, मैंने सही डिसीजन लिया, गलत डिसीजन लिया. So it helps to improve your decision making also. And then when you are walking long distances, you burn calories. 1500 to 2000 calories you burn. So you can see Mr. Deshpande, very slim. Nitin Ingvire, everybody is fit. When they are there on the golf course, they walk long distances and they are really fit. Even Anil sir has improved his health quite a lot. Now when you are doing this, when you are in the greens, when you are in the nature, what brings down is the stress. You go with there, when you play, you go there, suppose there are you have a fight with your wife, or the wife has a fight with her husband and she goes and plays golf. The first thing when you reach there, you calm down because everything is green. You have a ball, you have a caddy, you have every equipment to play, and you carry on into the natural activities. And you forget for next 4 to 5 hours the world exists. You forget. You can really come and experience it when you come at the golf course. You forget everything because you are with the nature, with the birds, with the animals, with the friends, and nothing else, and playing. It builds a lot of patience, it increases your focus, and what is important is strategic thinking. When you are playing these 9 holes or 18 holes, you have to plan well, because the first shot you take is a long shot, then you take a small one, then you take the 2 putts. Generally the sequence is that. Means there is a tee off point where you use a big club to take a long distance shot, then there is a small club. Every club has got an angle. There are 12 clubs in the set, and that set is complete when you are playing with every different stick and different places by measuring the distance, how much you have to travel and how much loft you need. So you have to calculate all these things, and the strategy you have to build to win your own game is that मेरे को बॉल यहाँ से यहाँ डालना है, फिर वहाँ से वहाँ ले जाऊँगा, फिर वहाँ से वहाँ ले जाऊँगा. If all of you remember our old golf course in Nasik, do you remember?
Yes.
You remember? They were small hillocks, correct? And the golf course started from where? Today's income tax office was the starting point. Then you come to the present day Thakkar Bazaar, 140 acres of land. From there you come to the collector's house. Today what you have seen, those buildings which have come up in between is the civil hospital, Tarangan, swimming pool. Then the other side presently there is cricket, walking, jogging place, and then that side is the Idgah. This entire place was built in 140 acres by the Britishers in 1901. Today also that building is there, golf club house is there, and it is a heritage building. The Britishers used to come from Bombay by a special train. The train had saloon, it was a saloon train. So they used to park at the railway station Nasik Road. Because it had fans, it had got pantry, it had got everything. they used to halt there, come by tram. Those days Nasik had trams up to Bhadrakali. From Bhadrakali they used to get Victorias to come to the golf course, play golf the whole day, and evening go back and retire in the train. There they used to get food, air, everything, breeze, everything. So this was the kind of arrangement made by Britishers those days. So this is such a popular game. And Nasik was one of the main hub that time. Like today there is a golf course called Royal Golf Course at Calcutta, RCGC. Similarly, this side was the Royal Eastern Golf Course. That was also made by the Rani, that is the Queen. This was Queen's course. But over a period of time after 1947, when the Britishers left, our own people did not know what to do about that land. And we lost our breathing oxygen place, totally green. 140 acres we lost, and today it is into a different shape altogether. So likewise Britishers made few golf courses in the country at Cochin, at Madras, at Calcutta and some other places. And today they are doing wonderfully well. So this is what is the little history about golf in Nasik. Now what encourages people to play golf? Networking and social bonding. Like you have this group today, you have this networking, your social bonding is there. So when you are playing golf, it is the same thing there also. It is a basically lifestyle game. It's a club game. So when you meet in the evening, you meet in the morning, you meet at each other's place, you carry a lot of good feelings with each other and share all the things what happened throughout the day. What happened in the game, how did you lose, how did you win, and all that thing, you keep talking about it. And then we have social bonding also because of that. I'll tell you one example where I was working in Hindon Air Force, installing these irrigation systems. A family of 3 every day used to come. Saas, Bahu and Sasurji. They used to play golf. So I observed them for a few days. So one day they came very close to place where I was staying. So I just told that lady, Madam, ये बहुत अच्छा है. जब आपको गुस्सा आता है बहू जी के ऊपर, आप जोर से बॉल को पीट देती है. और जब बहू को गुस्सा आता है, तो आपका नाम लेके वो बॉल को पीट देती है. So the gentleman was listening. He was Northern Railways GM. He says, बागवान साहब ये एंगल तो मैंने कभी सोचा ही नहीं था. So that social bonding which comes among the family also and with others also, it is wonderful because everybody in the family can play, right from age 5 to 125. Those who survive at 125 also play golf. Because they have to just swing the ball. I have seen at Delhi, one Sardarji, very old, 2 children were carrying it. एक पैर पकड़ रहा था, एक ने बॉडी पकड़ी थी और उसके हाथ में स्टिक दिया था और वो बॉल मार रहा था. Throughout the course. See, at that age, he is having happiness. He is getting entertained by his own family members. It's a big thing. And nobody can forget such occasions. Especially when you are at old age and nobody is taking care of you. But somebody is taking care of you and you are still playing golf. It's a big thing. So that is recreation and competitive. This is one game, as I told you, this is you are playing against yourself. But at the same time, you are playing for your team also. The team is also very important. When you all play together, individually also, your score is counted and which team has come first is recognized. Same thing is the other team also. Means the difference between the two will be very less. But the happiness is there कि हम जीते हैं. Personally भी जीते हैं और team भी जीती है. So that is what it is. So as I told you, now what golf requires? Golf requires golfing that trolley. It has got everything in the bag. The equipment means there are 12 clubs. There is a caddy. and you pull the cart yourself or you can hire a caddy. Then you have these people who have disabilities, as I told you, they can take one cart also like this, golf cart, and play. There are people, because nowadays the golf courses are very long, even if you are fit, but if you have to travel long distance in the sun, then it becomes very difficult. So you can hire a cart and go. The golf courses at some places is more than 120 or 150 acres of land. So you have to walk so much. Now, the most important thing about the golf advantages, what I see when I have now created my own property. Suppose I have 50 golfers. I need at least 25 caddies to take them around, to play them around and things like 25 caddies. Because 2 rounds, 1 round, whichever you play. When you have these caddies, so 50 plus 25 makes 75. Then you add the resort. The resort has got rooms. So to maintain the rooms you have people. Then you have a restaurant. To maintain the restaurant you have people. At the same time, to maintain such greens, these land in total, you need more manpower and well-trained manpower to do that. So that makes 100. So golf is like a small little industry. And all these people are earning through it, especially in the villages where people don't have jobs. And if you create such facility, these people earn. And this is what we are doing at NIFAD presently. Apart from this, we are training children. When we created this property, there was a lot of opposition from the home also and from the friends also and the relatives also. कि तो कुछ भी करता है और किधर भी जाके कुछ भी करता है पागल है तो वैसे ठीक है पागल तो है पर कुछ करके दिखाएगा ऐसी बात नहीं है. So that is how we created this 9-hole golf course. Today I will show you small glimpses of that thing. I hope we will be able to show that. We have on the river bank one of the finest property in Nasik. And now today it is, people are recognizing it is a place to visit. You also please come and visit that place. Now when we come to the next is the disadvantages. What are the challenges? When we talk about the equipment, we have clubs, we have balls, we have the apparels, and you have to make a lot of investment in it. But which game doesn't have? You have to buy a uniform even if you play cricket. You have to buy a shoe, you have to buy a cap, you have to buy your own cricket set also. And let me tell you, some of the golf equipment is cheaper than the cricket equipment. Now high membership fees. Private clubs can be costly, limiting access for many. I agree. Because that property is a private property, you have to maintain it. You cannot give access to every top you can hang inside. So you have to increase the cost a bit. But then what we did was, we have lowered the price than the cricket. In the cricket, every month, a general person, or even in tennis, a general person spends around 10,000 to 15,000 rupees a month. In golf, we have kept the cost lower than that. So everybody can afford it and play golf and learn golf. Then we have green fees, car rentals and travel expenses. Yes, no golf course is inside the town. We had one, you see what has happened. So now you have to go outskirts of Nasik to find where is a golf course, to spend money for traveling, to spend money for staying there, to spend money for food there. But then that is one of the advantages also rather than disadvantage, that you are going out, getting entertained yourself, enjoying life and coming back. Yes, it costs money, but then no land is so cheap that you can get that in the town. So you have to have a land which is outside and which is more economical than this particular land which is around Nasik or any city. then yes, everybody says it is time consuming. Because if you play table tennis, if you play what you call tennis or any other game, you just finish within basketball or anything, 45 minutes to 1 hour you finish. पर यहाँ जाने को 1 घंटा लगता है, आने को 1 घंटा लगता है और 2-3 घंटे वहाँ पे बिताने पड़ते हैं. So what happens? The person who goes and plays is always feeling guilty. कि मेरे पीछे मेरी बीवी जो है हमेशा क्रीम मार. You are always out from the house. So best is to take your wife and children with you and play as a family game. You will enjoy it more. That is a recommendation. Courses are often located far from urban centers, requiring travel and planning. That we discussed. Then steep learning curve. As I told you, small little stick, small little ball. You need lot of concentration, energy to connect it. But once you connect it and when the ball flies in the air and you see it is reaching the destination what you have thought about, that enjoyment which you get is ultimate. So that is what is important. Then people also say that it is large land use. Yes, it is a large land use, but then this is one place where you maintain the land. You are not leaving it for somebody to abuse it. You are keeping it well maintained, all greens, everything proper. Then they will say that there is a lot of water being consumed for maintaining this. Yes, water is being consumed. So there is another way now that all the STP water is being used for this purpose. The government does not allow to use the normal water, they allow only STP water for this purpose. So that water is also taken care, which is going to be used, unused or is going to be thrown away. So high water consumption, and then there is a lot of chemicals, fertilizers and pesticides. Yes, when you have such big piece of land, you are going to have a lot of diseases for the plants, on the trees, for the animals and the birds and everything. So you need to maintain it. So you spend money, but there are some golf courses, like including ours, we hardly spend any money on the fertilizers and the pesticides. Now, when we were doing all this job, we were, say, there is a Anirban Lahiri. He is one of the topmost player of India. Anirban Lahiri. His coach came. He came to know that we have done this job. So he said, how are you sustaining all this? So I explained to him, this is how what we do. He says, इससे बढ़िया कोर्स मैंने देखा नहीं जिंदगी में कि दैट आपको बहुत कम खर्चे में इतना आप कुछ अचीव कर सकते हैं. He went and called Anirban Lahiri. He came himself. He was so amazed that with so much of limited money, with limited manpower, limited things, you can achieve so much. So let me also contribute something for you. So he has given me a full-time coach, so that the children who are there in the villages around at grassroots level, we can train them and make a good golfer. So we are training presently a lot of children around Nifad and giving them free of cost training. Then came, when that thing happened, then we got a call from another good India's topmost coach, who is the head of National Coaching Academy. He also came in, he saw the facility. He says, you have done such a wonderful job that I will come and help you every 3 months. How to go ahead in this path. So now we are going to have national tournaments at our place through his meetings. So this is what we have achieved so far, and this is how it goes. Yes, everything has got good and bad in life. So but we see more good and less bad in the whole thing. This is what I was talking about. As I told you, the advantages, golf clearly offers significant health, social and lifestyle benefits. It's a lifelong, low impact sport that sharpens the mind and builds lasting relationships. When you are a golfer, you are a golfer forever. Because when you learn things, you don't forget. And then you make friends, you don't forget. The disadvantages, there are notable challenges. Sport carries a high financial cost, a major time commitment, and a significant environmental footprint. Some advantages are always there, some disadvantages are also there. I have tried to explain at the best possible way, and I hope that most of the myths or thinking about the golf, I have tried to elaborate and take it out. But if you have any questions, doubts, I am here. My team is here to respond to it.
Hole means there is a sort of a hole in the ground.
Yeah.
And how deep is it?
No, it is not deep.
Just 6 inches, 9 inches or something.
Yeah. There is a cup. There is a cup of almost 9 inches.
9 inches.
Yeah. And the
ball
gaya is 4.5 inches.
Yes.
And there is a flag post in that.
Okay. So you have to hit the ball, and either in one try, second try, third try, you go nearer to the
Yes.
hole,
Yes.
and then ultimately you drop the ball into the hole.
Hole, yes.
That is the way it is.
That is the way it goes. Means what? You suppose there is a 9-hole golf course.
Yeah.
Now there are 36 shots to be taken in for that purpose.
Okay.
Some holes are 3 shots,
Yeah.
some holes are 5 shots, some holes are 4 shots.
Hmm.
So you have to put the ball into those number of
Shots.
shots.
Okay.
So the first shot, if you go,
Hmm.
there are people
Hmm.
that is called hole in one.
Hole in one.
Hole in one, and you get big prizes for that. People have even got Mercedes.
Oh.
Okay, because you are hitting at such a long distance accurately, and the ball goes inside.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that is called hole in one.
Yeah. So totally you have to cover all the 18 holes in one game, or 9 holes, or whatever.
You have to decide your own
Decide,
comfort.
Yeah.
If you say no, I don't want to go for 18 holes, I want to go for 9 holes, you play 9 holes only.
Okay.
No, there is no problem. But minimum 9 holes is recommended.
Yeah.
9, and those who want, like my place is only 9 hole only. So
Okay.
those who want to play 18 hole, they take a second round also.
Okay. Yeah. And the land is not exactly flat. It can be uneven. There
It
can
is
be
always
small
uneven.
Huh.
Most of the time it is uneven, and ups and downs are there. It
Yeah.
is carved. Now the ball which you hit has to travel that particular way,
Yeah.
especially on the greens. What is green? Now
Supposing the ball goes inside shrubs,
yeah, there are
or
good questions.
yeah, the ball is lost. What happens after that?
Now you see, now this particular picture you see on the right side down below,
Yeah.
it is on a tee. The first shot, when you are playing on any 9 holes, the first shot is always with a tee.
Yeah.
To take the tee or not is your own
Yeah.
choice.
Okay.
So you want to hit long, you use the tee generally. But those who are good players, they
Yeah.
don't use the tees also.
Okay.
They directly hit. Now when the ball travels into a long distance, that place is called a fairway. And sometimes the ball does not go into the fairway, the ball will go in the rough or into an out of bound area. So when it goes into the rough, you have to play as it lies.
Yeah.
Or you have to take a penalty and come inside.
Okay.
Okay. And when it goes into the out of bound areas,
Mm.
you have to restart the play from where you played last. So those 2 shots you lose. Suppose you have to make 5 shots, now you will be making 7 shots.
Yeah.
So there are penalties for everything.
Yeah.
You are now the difficulty levels are also different.
Mm.
When you are playing, it is not that only single piece of land is there, plain piece of land is there. There are water bodies which you
Yeah.
have to go over.
Yeah.
There are bunkers from where you have to play. It's a special sand. From the sand you have to play.
Mm.
And at places there are trees. For the trees you have to go.
Oh.
So it is not a simple game.
Mm.
Sometimes the trees are so low and so high that you have to roll the ball under the tree.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
There is a different technique for all that.
Mm.
So it's a very technical game.
Mm.
And once you learn these techniques, then it becomes very easy.
Yeah.
But it can be frustrating also. Very, very frustrating.
Yeah.
And some of the players even throw the golf sticks into the water, and I don't want to come and play again. It is that frustrating. So that is what is golf.
Sir, when it's okay, summer and winter it is okay, but in rainy season how you?
Yeah, good question, sir. Mad people like us take umbrella.
The ground is always the mud.
So we always take a what you call a distance, and where it is dry, we play from there. Not everywhere the water is stagnant, so we use the areas which are non-stagnant and try to play as much. But if there are very, very heavy rains, we don't play on those days. But the rains are always not continuous, so whenever there are breaks, we make use of those breaks.
There is a special kind of uniform or dress code.
Yes, there is a dress code which is very simple: a cap, a T-shirt with collar, then you have a trouser,
Yeah.
half pant also, Bermuda, not Bermuda but half pant, and shoes and socks.
Yeah.
These are minimum requirement with the belt for that dress code.
So the ball which you are using, tennis, it must be a tennis ball.
No,
No.
it is a special ball. It is just 3.5 inch.
For how long it can use it? For how many strokes or goals?
It is up to you. It is up to you. There are people who lose 6 balls in a day. And there are people who don't lose any ball for next 6 days also. So it depends on your skill. And the ball costs something like from 100 rupees to 400 rupees, 500 rupees. So the best quality balls cost almost 500 rupees each. But general ball which we play are soft and nice. They are almost around 100 rupees. But now to say play when you are playing, we give the used balls. So that costs 20 rupees, 30 rupees.
Yeah.
So you start playing and then it doesn't cost you much.
सर तुम्ही मुलांना पण ट्रेन करताय
Oh.
तर ते काय करिअर म्हणून ते पुढे जाऊ
Yes,
शकतात
it is one of the best careers
कारण
because
5-6 तास जाणार आहेत छोट्या मुलांचे रोजचे
नाही रोजचे नाही आम्ही घेत. आम्ही आठवड्यातनं त्यांना 2 किंवा 3 वेळा बोलवतो आणि 2 ते 2.5 तास आम्ही त्यांचं क्लासेस घेतो. फिजिकल फिटनेस आणि गोलच्या ज्या प्रॅक्टिसेस आहेत त्या आणि वी टीच देम आणि दे रिअली आर डुईंग एक्स्ट्रीमली वेल. वेन यू कम टू माय प्लेस यू विल सी दॅट हाऊ दे आर प्लेइंग वेल आणि दिस इज लाईक इट्स अ करिअर फॉर देम. ॲज आय टोल्ड यू दे कॅन बी अ गुड कॅडीज. आता जे मुलं आमच्याकडे खेळतात गावाकडची दे आर अर्निंग अँड लर्निंग. ओके म्हणजे आपल्याला कॅडी लागतो सो वी आर मेकिंग देम अ कॅडी ऑल्सो.
सॅटचं वजन किती असतं या 12 क्लबची सॅट असते.
हां अराउंड 9 to 10 kilos.
9 to 10 kg you have to carry.
No, there is a trolley. There is a trolley. There is a trolley you have to mount and take it.
अच्छा.
But there are places where like there are hillocks and mountains,
Yeah.
so they have to carry on their
On the
shoulders,
back.
on
Yeah.
the back, and it is not difficult. 9 to 10 kilos is not
Yeah,
difficult. Most of the golfers carry themselves their own bag. At certain age, like small children or our age people, they need help. But those who are strong, well built, they carry their own bag.
You require a very even surface, no?
No,
No, no, uneven.
It can be anything.
It will be little
It
elevated.
can be anything. It can be anything. It is even difficult to sometimes to play on an even surface because the fairways are narrow. The challenge is in the narrow. You may have plane, but moment you hit a ball, it can go to the right or to the left. You are not in the, so you tend to
Friction
lose
is
the
not-
shots.
Because the friction is not there in even surface.
No, friction is there. The angle is not there.
Angle is not there.
Correctness. Because it is, as I told you, it is a difficult game. To take a 100% 180-degree shot
Yeah.
straight is difficult.
How does one shoot it when the goal is not visible? That goal is not visible.
There is a flag.
Flat.
Flat.
There is a flag.
Just next to the.
Next to inside the hole, the green, there is a flag. So that direction is given to you.
Yeah.
So when you reach near, the flag is taken out, then you are supposed to putt.
Is there any time limit for a game?
Yes. For every shot there is a time limit, and certainly most of the time people ignore it because their ball goes here and there, then they start losing interest.
No, when you conduct tournament for a match.
Yes, there is a time limit. There is a time limit.
What the time?
It depends how long is the course. Depends on the
2 hours
length
course.
of the course.
9 holes.
See, some 9-hole courses are 2.5 kilometers also.
No, hours for that.
How many hours?
So sir, for 9 hours, how much time?
So it depends on the length of the course. The course has got a length.
No, in your course,
In my course, it is around 1.5 to 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours. You can finish easily within 2 hours.
One
1 4-ball. We call it a 4-ball. 4 people play together, so it is called 4-ball. So they can play together, all 4 of them, and in 2 hours they can finish 9 holes.
4 people means alternately they go on hitting the ball. One person, then the next
Second,
person.
third, fourth.
Okay. They take turns. for
Turn
hitting.
by turn, yes.
Okay.
The most important thing is that today I am a good player. In the golf, the most important thing is I am a good player, you are a new player. I can take around say 10 extra shots or 15 extra shots. So my handicap is 10 or 15.
Oh.
Okay. But you are a new person.
Mm-hmm.
Your handicap is 30, you take 30 shots.
Oh.
To equate you with me is possible.
Yeah.
You are given extra strokes to when you are playing with me.
Okay.
So that we are in competition with each other, which no other game has got.
Acha.
Is there any umpire to go?
So this is gentleman's game.
No,
There are referees and umpires, but they will come to your rescue when you ask for it. But 90% of the things are resolved between your side because everybody knows the rules and regulations. And if there is a problem between 2 or 3 of them, then you can register your complaint with the umpire or the referee, and it can be resolved. There are umpires placed during the tournaments. And there is a way of calculating the number of shots. If you take, say, first hole is say 5 shots. So first one you are taking long, then you take
Middle distance.
long, medium distance, and then you go on to the greens. So 3 you are on the green, 2 set are supposed to putt. But this is the only place where you can calculate how many long shots you have taken, how many shots you have taken in the shot, and how many you have taken for the putting. And you can find out your own things where you have gone wrong. If you have taken more for long or short or for the putt. So you can improve that next day. That's right.
In cricket, there is no ball, white ball, like this.
So here it is, we have out of bounds ball. So today, what has happened is because of cricket, the entire world only looks at cricket. The other games focus is not there. So entire money, everything goes in that only.
Tiger Woods is an African player or he
No,
is
he is
from-
American.
He is an American
He is an
player.
American player. His
Okay.
father was a caddy.
Yeah, father was a
Father
cat.
was a caddy. So best of the caddies in the world play this game, and they are the top earners.
Oh.
They are the top earners. Now his son also plays very good golf. Anything, sir? Anybody else? Okay. Thank everybody. And thanks especially Mr. Patel to bring me here. Thank you, sir.
On such huge ground, only one player and one team plays at right?
Pardon, sir?
On such huge ground, one team or one player?
No, there are 9 teams playing, 10 teams playing. Depends on the length of the.
Okay.
4 balls can be 9 into 4. 36 players can be playing at one time. And if it is an 18-hole course, almost all 72 will be playing at a time.
Wow.
So because they are one by one going all around.
Moving.
Moving around.
इकडे सर
बसा इकडे बसा सर.
बैक बेंचर की आदत है ना.
व्हेरी नाईस. मी डॉक्टर सैकेडकरांना विनंती करते की त्यांनी आभार प्रदर्शन
तिकडून जा त्या बाजूला जा. माईक नाही चालू.
नाही.
तसं बोला.
बरं मित्रांनो, आज आपल्या जिल्हा क्लबमध्ये रिटायर्ड विंग कमांडर प्रदीपजी बागमान आणि त्यांचे सहकारी देशपांडे, हिंगमेरे व इतर यांनी आज आपल्याला गोल्फ गेम हा काय असतो हे ॲक्च्युअली सांगताना आपल्याला त्या ग्राउंडवरच दिल्यासारखं वाटतं की आजपर्यंत माझ्या मते 25 ते 50 हजारमध्ये एखाद्या मुलाला किंवा एखाद्या माणसाला गोल्फबद्दल पूर्ण माहिती असेल असं माझं मत आहे. एकाच लाखामध्ये सुद्धा 2-4 असतील. कारण हा जो गेम आहे सरांनी सांगितलंच की हा श्रीमंत लोकांचा गेम आहे. हा म्हणजे नॉर्मली हे नाही. आणि गोल्फ क्लबच इतके कमी आहे, त्याचे ग्राउंड इतके कमी आहे, जाणं येणं मेंटेन करणं राहणं खेळणं हा फक्त तो श्रीमंताचाच गेम आहे. परंतु आज आपल्या इथं श्रीमंत आणि अश्रीमंत असलेल्या लोकांना सुद्धा ते खेळता आलं आपल्याला. त्याच्याबद्दल मी बागमार साहेबांचं अभिनंदन करतो आणि आपल्या क्लबतर्फे त्यांना एक मोमेंट आम्ही
तुम्ही पुढे तिथेच थांबा सर तिथे. हां.